G'day, scrappers.
What I've got here is 3 copper yokes out of a projection TV, a rear projection TV. It's gonna be a TV like these. You might see these laying around somewhere. And on the back, there'll be like a particle board. It's got holes in it. You can see it down there. You can take a couple screws out of there and it opens up real quick. Basically get a hold of it and rip it off of there. It's no big deal. And you probably will see those on the curb and stuff. I see less of them now than I used to. This is what they will look like in the bottom here. And there's nice chunks of aluminum in there and nice little transformers and all kinds of insulated copper wires. These are a lot like a glass CRT TV that I've showed before. Like I was saying, I don't know if there's the toxic vapors and stuff inside those tubes like there is in a CRT TV, because it's illegal to bust a CRT TV open, the glass tube, and that looks like a little CRT TV right there. There's probably lead in there at a minimum, but anyways, take just a few more minutes and you can do it properly. Like I was saying, so these are in those projection TVs upside down. Well, not upside down, but upside the other way around from what I've been showing. So what I was saying in that video is I used to just whack them right there, and Grizz, careful, just whack them right there and that copper yoke just falls right off. But like I was saying, do it properly here. Just take just a minute or two. I think I've never actually done this before on these. I just stopped messing with them. But I found these in a video a while back, and someone had taken apart a projection TV, totally dismantled it. I've never seen these outside of a TV case before. Loosen those 2 clamps, and then I don't know if there's a way that these actually come off, but I just always just go like this. I just go right through them. I got cats around here, so I need to get a container over here. I want 8 little bits around here. Like I just said. Well, actually, that's not too bad. You want this? Want these? Want these? Want these? There it is. I actually looked on the internet, and these lenses are actually for sale on the internet. They weren't worth a whole lot, and they probably don't even sell, but they definitely are for sale on the internet, replacement parts for these TVs. But you know, I mean, as time goes on with the high quality flat screens we have today, you know, you can get a real nice big one for $300 now, so I don't know who's gonna buy replacement parts for a lower quality TV, but someone might. Okay, so I just kind of came off there like that. I can just throw that in with my tin shred. A little bit of copper on there. I'm not gonna mess with that, but let's see, maybe a better angle like this. So of course, the more you do this, the more experienced you'll be. There was a little tab on that one holding that on there. So the faster you'll be able to do it over and over and over. But oh, that was already ready to go. Look at that. So there it is. Just that, I mean, you could do that in less than a minute. That's some nice copper in there. That's definitely worth going after. I could sell that just as an electric motor as it is. I don't need to process that any further. And it's like £1.50 maybe. But what I'll do is I'll just take these outside on the cement, and I can just smash them with my foot. I'll just go like that. Just put the heel to them, and they'll crack apart. This black metal you can throw in with your tin shred. It's magnetic. You don't want to crush this stuff indoors like I am now, because there's a dust that comes off here, and it's bad news. Like if you crush it, So I just try to stomp it with my foot outdoors, and 1 or 2, 3 good smacks with the heel of your foot, this will bust apart. It's nothing you want to breathe if you're smashing it inside. Just throw that in there like that, and then we got left over here, a glass tube. It's like a miniature CRT TV, kind of. So with the CRT TVs, the most of the lead that's in the glass, 80–90% of the lead in those CRT TV glass tubes is going to be in the funnel right here. So like right in through here. And unfortunately, I know some scrappers, even myself a long time ago, I would just take to a CRT TV, I would just take a wrecking bar and I just smash the back off of them and whack them there. And there would be glass stuck inside the copper yokes. I'm saying this because there's probably people out there doing that still. It's like lots of times there would be this glass stuck up in these copper yokes, and then I'd take these copper yokes somewhere else and smash them, and that dust would be flying around. This is bad news, man. You don't want to breathe any of that stuff. And the bad thing is where scrappers smash them, and a lot of times I confuse people. They don't know what I'm talking about when I talk about there's lead. Lots of times scrappers will smash these on a big CRT TV. They'll smash them and they'll break right here, and that glass dust, there's fine glass dust that floats up off there, and that's where all the lead is, and people breathe in that lead. I've said that before, and I've seen people in the comments talking about you can't breathe lead, but what I mean is if you smash it with a wrecking bar, there's definitely a dust that comes off of that glass, a little glass dust. And the only way you notice it is if you're in a unventilated room like a storage unit. You can see it floating around in the air. So I wouldn't lie to you. I don't have any reason to about that. Anyways, just don't smash them. You don't have to nothing to worry about at that point. But let's see. This one's got the circuit board on it, so we'll do him next. So this is what you were seeing in that. What I was showing you there on that site. When you see these out there, there'll be all these wires. See, someone cut all these wires. There's tons of these little wires all over the place in these things. And that's just a junk wire, but they're really easy to cut, and there's a lot of them in there. But like I was saying, I would just whack them, just whack it right there, and they break real easy. The whole thing drops off. But I'm more refined and sophisticated of a scrapper these days, so, and I don't know if this is illegal like a CRT TV to break or not, so we'll just stop doing all that altogether. What do you think about that? Well, that's how that comes off. Just pull that straight up off those prongs. I was going to snip this cord before I did that. There's that. But these can be done real easily. Even doing them properly, it can be really easily done. So I would just say take a minute or two. It's not worth getting a snoot full of lead glass dust in your sinuses. I think those are stainless steel. I don't have my magnet up here. I'll come prepared next time. What do you think? Actually that's an aluminum. Look at that. It's definitely aluminum. Well, not definitely. Now I start talking about it, the refrigerator magnet tells me yes, that is an aluminum. I'm surprised they weren't stainless steel. Huh. It's definitely aluminum. So you want to say happy on hamper? More than more. What do you want? What is it? That's awesome. That's it. So you get these other these cover. Okay. Definitely done. So outside of it, it's dark. house on little garage workshop set up. Make our scrap and it. So it's workshop, not storing it. It's not like all this. See, that's the store making all that time. I'm gonna put the table on there, but what's happening? I'll just smash these apart with my foot. And those might be, if they're a little too tough for my foot, you can just take a bar to them, smash them. You know, you could probably something you could just throw against the inside of a dumpster and it'll just crack apart. Lots of different ways. Just break that apart. These two pieces in here will just flop apart out of that plastic. And then there'll be some copper wound around the black. There you can get kind of a look at it inside there. There's little copper wires wound around that black material. I think someone was calling it ferrite on there or something like that, the black material. But every bit of this except for the plastic can go to the scrapyard. Say hi, Grease, up here. Grease, up here, look at this. What's this, Grease? Grease, here. Grease, this way. Grease. Hi, Grease. Say hi, Grease. Hi, Grease. Up here, Grease. No, you don't want to? What's up, Grease? Third time around, I should be just a little more experienced, a little quicker at it. What do you think? 1 clamp, 2 clamp. We probably could skip that part, couldn't we? Let's see. Yeah, I could skip that whole part. Look at that. I just learned something new right there. What do you think about that? Alright, so obviously it can be done really quick if you want to. A lot of it's just with the scrappings, just experience. Okay, final thing I'm going to say, and I'm not sure if it's true, but I'm pretty sure it is. On CRT TVs, often people will say that you can get shocked, and people say you can get electrocuted and shocked, but most CRT TVs, as far as I know, they have a switch on them that takes all the electricity out of them. The word's escaping me. But from what I've heard from TV repairman, the place where you can get shocked on a CRT TV is underneath this little suction cup deal. If you get your screwdriver up in there, I don't know if it's true or not, but that's where you'd want to be careful. TV repairmen say that there's a discharge mechanism in them TVs after like 30 seconds or a couple minutes or something. So anything you see sitting around out in the streets pretty much going to be discharged. Now, I'm not a professional, but that's just what I heard. Anyways, that's why they put those discharge mechanisms in the TVs, because I'm sure back in the day some people did get shocked and electrocuted and zapped, and that's probably where that I don't want to say urban legend comes from, because it probably used to not be an urban legend, but as far as I know, they corrected that issue. Well, I sure hope you enjoyed the show. And as always, thanks for watching. What you want? What you want? Boy, what you want? What you want? They call me Grumpy Cat, because I'm grumpy. Don't sit in my chair anymore. That's my chair. Give me my chair back. Give me my chair back. You're a pretty guy. You're a pretty kitty cat, though, ain't you? Huh? Pretty kitty cat. I'm a pretty kitty cat. What? Now you grumpy? Now you yelling at me? What? What? You're so demanding. Boy, I tell you what, that's your chair. You want it back?